talk about Twitch layoffs? I talked about it yesterday. Twitch layoffs are just sad, man. I'm just hearing from people that I know that work there, and it sucks. Layoffs suck, dude. There was layoffs at Unity. There was layoffs at Twitch. There was 1,000-person layoffs at Google. It's not a great time. Can I just say this about Dan Clancy? Dan Clancy is the CEO of Twitch. Because the bar was so low with Emmett, it's generally agreed that he's doing a pretty good job. Like, he's connecting to streamers in a way. But I have come across the information that Dan Clancy is fully remote in a tiny, tiny town of like 2,000 people and is essentially trying to like buy out this town, like almost like have his family really deeply rooted in the town. Again, while working remote, that's fine. I do think, here's what I'm saying. Let me get to my actual point. My point is that I think the morale of streamers to the CEO of Twitch has improved. If you're a streamer on Twitch, especially the bigger streamer, bigger than me, you feel like you have a better connection, a better in to Twitch and what's going on. And you feel like the CEO at least kind of understands. That's true. But if you're a Twitch employee, I feel like the CEO traveling around to all these different streamer events and living remote and never being in office while firing a third of the staff, I feel like the morale of the employees is like an all-time low. It was already nosediving when I left. I just feel like if you're a Twitch employee, it just can't be a good time. I just can't imagine anyone there. Actually, I know people there. And so this is confirmed, but it's just not a good vibe. One of the employees I know has problems with Dan for this very reason. Seeing him streaming, going on events, doing dodgeball when the company isn't profitable doesn't make him feel good. Yeah, I think that's my honest take, is that like I can see it from both sides. As a streamer, I was like, all right, well, this is cool. But as like an employee, I feel like I'd be like, damn, shit's bad. Nobody's motivated. Everyone keeps getting fired. We haven't had a good product in a long time. I don't know. That would bum me out. It's almost like being a CEO is tough and you can't please everyone. Holy shit. You want some fucking sides with that boot? That's why they get paid a lot, bro. That's why they get paid fucking millions and millions of dollars. Yes, it should have a little bit of challenge to it. It's not a fucking check-in, check-out job. That's why it's a job at all. Do you think executive salaries will ever come down? Yeah, sure. Yes, I do. But I don't have an idea where or when. It's like a case-by-case basis. I think executive compensation is often wastefully high. And so companies that can find a way to not spend that much will long-term outperform. But the problem is the CEO who you've hired to run the company always will say that it needs to be paid more. If I was the CEO of Twitch, I would gift myself 1 million subs. You guys have the worst, like literally the worst uses of wishes. Wish your infinite Chipotle when you own a franchise and your CEO, like all their things that will have consequences for you. This is like a fantasy situation. You could just have the money. If you're already imagining that you're the CEO of Twitch, why don't you just imagine you have 1 million subs already? The fact that you're going to be the CEO and then abuse that power to steal $5 million from Twitch is going to cause you problems. It's going to cause a ruckus. 2.5, really? I assume you gave yourself a better split. If you're already in the back end adding free fake subs, why wouldn't you just add a better split? I'm gonna steal $5 million, but I'll make sure 2.5 of it goes right back to the company. Gotta keep love of the game. I guess love of the game. I love that. Green Ferret, thank you for the 4 months. Make sure the CEO of Twitch gets half my sub. I will. I'll pass it right on to Dan Clancy, who needs it more than all of us to buy that town out. Hey, Shark, I'm a VOD frog, and I usually watch on 2x speed. Would you mind talking twice as fast? I don't think I talk twice as fast because I don't really think I have the capability of talking twice as fast because I don't really know what I'm saying that fast ahead of time, and I have to also react to chat and go really quickly. But I do have a cool idea. I remember back at Twitch, slow down for a second, back at Twitch, when I was on Twitch Weekly, which is like a show that covered, I don't know, news and topics and events on Twitch and clips and stuff. We had an idea for a show called the Speedrunning News Speedrun, where it would be me and Rom Scout on camera talking as fast as possible to give the updates on what happened in the world of speedrunning that week. It was actually a pretty cool idea. So it'd be like, and this week, Cheese05 broke the world record for Mario 64, and it, like then we hit a button. It was us going back and forth, and we had splits, and we would just say one piece of news, and then it was kind of cool. And then the segment would be over. It was like a segment, you know? We only did it once though, because it turns out that Rom Scout was never in office. He was always like traveling, so we could never film it twice. But it was fun. Layoffs at Pixar. Was there layoffs at Pixar? Damn, you're right. Pixar. What a terrible picture for Pixar to undergo layoffs. Ooh, awkward. 20% of the company. Yeah, these are crazy. Hey, Big A, I'm going to get relocated from my job. What do I need to know? Where are you getting relocated? And if you don't want to say, is it a major change? Are you going same state? Are you going different state, different country? Has anyone ever been relocated in here to a different country for a job? Like you got a job in a different country and then had to move? I was in the Air Force, so yeah, Germany. I mean, I guess me too. I mean, I wasn't in the Air Force, but my dad wasn't. That's why I had to move to Germany. I went from LA to Texas. That's not a different country. Texans like to think it is, but LA to Texas is not a different country. We're actually both American. I don't know that we are both part of the same country. Canada to US, pro. Oh, sorry, you won the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a Canadian who has to get forcibly relocated to the United States. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that everything in your life improved and you got freedom. I went from active to passive income. It changed my life. Hashtag Grussler. That is sick for you. I'm very proud of you. I don't know how you went from active to passive income, but I'm happy. I literally want to move back to Canada. It sucks here. There's just no way that's true, right? There's just no way that's true. What possible downsides could America have, right? Riddle me that. You know, maybe you just don't get it. This feels like Canadian cope. Guns? You want more of them? I feel like we have enough guns already. That's crazy. You are gun crazy if you want more. We have so many. Healthcare, we can't make it more expensive. It's already forcing you to grustle hard with the amazing prices. If we made it more, it's like it would even stop. My measure of the economy is how much ammo I can afford. I see what you're saying. Inflation. Biden-flation has made your ammo more expensive, so you can't stock your guns. That is a good reason. Maybe you wanna get your guns in America, then go to Canada to buy the ammo. I understand. Now I'm getting where your head's at. Public transit does. I mean, unironically, public transit is something I get mad at America about all the time. Just because we really could have done it. We really could have stood on business, as they say, and had really good public transit. It's like not that hard. We just didn't do it. Even LA. I just found out fairly recently that LA used to have fantastic public transit and they got rid of it. Like LA, as it was taking off, had amazing public transit, like one of the best in the country. And then it slowly got dismantled by the fucking car lobby. A true measure of a country is how much tax you can avoid before the men in suits arrive. I feel like your favorite countries are weird tax havens then. That's it's like the Bahamas and fucking Ireland, Switzerland. I learned this recently, but it costs $200 million to lay 1 mile of tack for Amtrak. This chat could do it for less. We'll do it for 98 million. On God. Collectively, we will start the train building society here. We will build the Amtrak 1 mile for $98 million. And that's a guarantee. We will save the government $2 million and we will build the high quality top standards. And we're already unionized. Have you read or heard of The Road to Nowhere by Paris Marx? Pretty good book about public transit in America and how and why it's broken. I haven't heard of it and I haven't read it, but it does sound interesting. But at this point, I'd want a book that has really a lot of detail on solutions. Because, you know, I don't need more information on why it's broken. I know it's broken. I'll be more informed, but I still would like to have, I would have more solutions.